The Dachshund, or Doxy, or sausage dog, is a spunky little dog with a big dog lurking inside. They are brave and sometimes stubborn. You probably would be too if you were bred to fight badgers. Now, this unique looking canine has won over many with its endearing personality and its interesting appearance. And today we're going to take an in-depth look into how the Dachshund acts with kids and with dogs and with other small animals. So if you are considering getting one of these tiny warriors, stick around to find out more. Welcome back to the Fenrir Dachshund Show. If this is your first time here, my name's Will, I'm a canine behaviourist and I'm the founder here at FenrirCanineLeaders.com. This channel is dedicated to teaching you everything you could ever want to know about the incredible Dachshund, then how to become a high-level canine leader that can raise perfect Dachshund companions. So if you love the little Dachshund as much as we do here at Fenrir, start your journey by hitting that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell and you'll never miss a future Dachshund video. But without further ado, let's dive into today's video. I'm going to take a deeper look into how the Dachshund does around other dogs, small animals and kids. And let's start with how they do with other dogs. Now, when we're talking about the Dachshund, we'll start with if they are living with other dogs. And the Dachshund can do very well in a home with other dogs. They tend to be social canines and they can also be playful. However, this breed has a very fragile spine thanks to breeding efforts that made their torsos very long to easily slip into badger holes to dispatch the hostile resident of the burrow. Now, because of this, it is best to keep an eye on the Dachshund while it is playing with other canines, large dogs in particular, that might not know that the Dachshund's backs aren't so resilient. Now, the Dachshund can also get into trouble if it feels threatened by a larger dog. They aren't always aware of actually how small they are, and sometimes their courageous side might rear its head when a retreat would better serve them. Now, Dachshunds also tend to prefer other Dachshunds. There is no scientific evidence that suggests dogs can recognise a member of their own breed, but even so, this breed likes to be around like-minded or like-bodied individuals.
Hey guys, very quickly, I just wanted to interrupt and let you know about our bootcamp program if you've never heard of it before. It's the program that as a canine behaviourist I use every single day with all of the clients and all of the bad behaviour cases that I work with to high levels of success. It is focused on teaching you how to become a high level canine leader that is able to restructure the relationship with your dog so that they see you as that leader and they know to look up to you for guidance and direction. When we achieve that, we can then finally address those bad behaviour problems and get to the point of having the perfect canine companion that you've always dreamed of. So if you want more information about our bootcamp program, the link will be down in the description box below. But until then, let's get back to the video you were just watching.
Now, when around dogs that they don't know, the Dachshund can be great. But again, caution should be exhibited, or at least a watchful eye, around dogs that are much bigger or rougher. They prefer individual dogs with a temperament more similar to their own. And if they don't like someone, they will be sure to let them know, which might not always be a good thing, especially if they're picking on somebody much bigger than they are. Now, as for small animals, this can significantly depend on individual Dachshunds. Some are excellent around cats, but they can't help themselves with birds or small rodents. Some Dachshunds just have too much prey drive to be able to deal with any small animal safely. The Dachshund was originally a hunting dog, and thus they have a prey drive that is still alive and well. It usually is best to bring a Dachshund into a home where small animals are already present, so they can learn from a young age how it is appropriate for them to interact with them. The other animal's attitude should also come into consideration, as a bad-mannered cat can do severe damage to a Dachshund puppy, which might leave a lasting negative impression as the Dachshund is the sensitive type and do get their feelings hurt really easily. So then, how are they with children? Well, sure, Dachshunds do great with kids, though they tend to do better with children that are a little older. Not that they can't succeed with younger kids, but it will require more attentiveness. Since the Dachshund is sensitive, they might not always appreciate being at the whims of a younger child who will touch them everywhere and anywhere and possibly make them uncomfortable. This can easily be a recipe for disaster and can even cause the Dachshund to get a little bit snappy if they start to feel threatened. And as a canine behaviourist, it's one of the most common issues that I have to deal with when working with Dachshunds. Now, with other children that aren't in the family, with proper socialisation and good introductions to give the Dachshund a strong and confident foundation around children, they can do well with all kids, even kids that aren't their own. When this breed does not feel threatened or made to be constantly uncomfortable, they can be really playful and simply a lot of fun to be with, and can make the day of many kids that might encounter them when you're out and about. So I hope you enjoyed that quick breakdown of how Dachshunds are with kids, other dogs and other animals. If you did find it helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe and turn on that notification bell, as we have 2 dedicated Dachshund videos coming here to this channel every single week, and I cannot wait to speak to you again on the next episode of the Fenrir Dachshund Show.